Hey guys, this is Tommy Nation Politics.
Instead, Republicans passed a bill that would make huge cuts in important programs that millions of working and middle-class Americans count on. Huge cuts in the number of teachers, police officers, Border Patrol agents, and increased wait times for Social Security claims. And I won't agree to that. I put forward a proposal that will cut spending by more than $1 trillion that freezes spending for the next 2 years. That's on top of the nearly $3 trillion in deficit reduction I previously proposed through a combination of spending cuts and new revenue raises. I propose making the wealthy begin to pay their fair share, which will reduce the deficit. But it won't cut programs for hardworking Americans depending on it, those funds, in order to continue big tax returns for the wealthiest Americans, America and America's largest corporations. But we can reduce the deficit both in short term and long term with a combination of spending cuts and programs that help big oil and big pharma by closing tax loopholes and making the wealthy pay their fair share. I've reduced the deficit, I said, $1.7 trillion in my first 2 years without raising a cent and raising taxes above anyone making less than $400,000. The economy is growing. The only way to move forward is with a bipartisan agreement, and I believe we'll come to an agreement that allows us to move forward and that protects the hardworking Americans of this country.
And now, story time by Tommy Nation Politics. Featuring special guest podcaster Keaton Weiss from the Due Dissidents podcast. Guys, this is a good old summertime American affair. Tommy Nation Politics Tuesday live stream.
Warning, you are about to enter a free thinking, innovative, open-minded environment. Be advised.
Julie Sirkin. Julie, what can you tell us about this tentative agreement between Republican leadership and the White House, this breaking moment on this debt limit conversation?
Yeah, it's one we've been waiting for all day, all week, if not for the last several weeks. But we are told just in the last few minutes.
In the last few minutes, they told you that there was nothing to report.
A Capitol Hill correspondent, Julie Sirkin.
We have no idea what's in
you tell us
the
about this
goddamn
tentative
deal.
agreement between Republican leadership
Nobody
and
knows
the
what's
White
in the
House,
deal.
this breaking moment on this debt limit.
They waited to the last minute to make the deal.
Yeah, it's one we've been waiting for all
What's the
day,
deal?
all week, if not for the last several weeks. But we are told just in the last few minutes that the White House and Republican negotiators did reach a deal in principle, an agreement in principle. And I say that carefully because remember, Republicans want a chance to sell their members, which we are told they're going to do in under an hour at 9:30 tonight. An all-member call will be held where Republican leadership will start to begin to see how many members they can get on board for this
Events are
agreement.
struggling from birth that I must not quit this station. This time, yet I dread the melting heats of Philadelphia summer.